fuck. Okay, I'm not talking at the moment just because I'm trying to see if this is actually displaying properly. In case you're wondering, it's not broken or anything, it's just Okay, it looks like I can monitor things better this way. So, yeah, after killing about a minute trying to figure this out, here we are in Void. So, I just did Lobotomy Corporation. It did not go anywhere near as I would have liked, and I set aside a certain amount of time today to try the whole live stream thing, so let's just do a visual novel. Some of you guys like coming here on the weekends for that, and I don't have anything to upload at the moment. So this will be a nice little detour. I don't know how frequently I'm going to upload this, or if I'm just going to do this all live. That's also that's to be determined as we kind of go. But if you're wondering about this game, it is similar to Sickness, I'd say, in the sense that it has a very strong criminal underworld element to it, and, well, it's not for the squeamish. In case you're wondering, yes, you are another hitman assassin type character, and you'll kind of see what I mean as we go. So I turned down the volume settings from the previous, well, from Lobotomy Corporation to see if that helps any. If it does, just... well, if they're having problems, go ahead and say something. If not, I'm going to assume the silence means everything's okay. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump in. Darkness. Bottomless. It felt like I was falling into an endless void. And then I saw a speck of light. It was getting bigger and bigger. Arthur. Hey. That soothing voice sang to my ears. Hey, Arthur, wake up. A warm touch gave me the strength to open my eyes. Rise and shine, handsome. And as if the sun wasn't bright enough, her smile was even more dazzling. Hannah. Come on, sleepyhead. You're making my thighs numb. Sorry. Sleeping on Hannah's lap was one of the greatest joys to me. It felt like all my troubles and worries just melted away, leaving my mind with just her. I couldn't ask for anything better. But what was that dream just now? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm fine. I finally got over her lap. You look like you were having one hell of a nightmare. Really? Sorry for making you worry. She softly shook her head. As long as you're here. She looked in my eyes, wearing her most loving expression, and softly stroking my cheeks. Hannah. Come on, let's look at the sights, shall we? Of course, yeah. Where are we anyway? And suddenly, she was already so far from my reach, running towards the blooming flowers. Hey, wait. Come on. She kept getting farther away. Arthur, come on. Wait. Hannah kept getting farther and farther away from me. And then suddenly, the ground disappeared. The world was turning pitch black around me. And no matter how hard I ran, I couldn't reach Hannah. Hannah! Arthur, come! Save me! The sound of a gunshot echoed in the air. And then, the world suddenly went dark. She suddenly appeared in my arms, crying, whimpering in pain. Arthur, it hurts. She was coughing up blood, choking on it. Blood kept pouring endlessly from the pea-sized hole in her chest. Oh God, stay with me. I'll call an ambulance. Stay with me. I don't want to die, Arthur. I don't want... And then she stopped breathing. endless dolls. No, 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 fuck no! Hannah! Hannah! And then, everything disappeared. I continued falling into that endless dark void, trying to hold back my tears. I woke up and raised myself upright. My eyes were completely open, streaming with tears that ran down my cheeks. I started to catch my breath. Shit. I wiped the tears off my face. I lost count of how many times I'd had that dream. Slowly, I started to get in touch with my senses. Bed. Blanket. Where the hell was I? And then, I felt a sting on my neck. I could feel a small hole with what felt like markings around it. And from there, I saw bandages going down, starting from my shoulder and wrapping around my torso. There were red stains on them. What happened? Out of the corner of my now fully awake eyes, I saw the figure of a woman enter the room. Oh, you're up. It was that crazy woman. Her body language was very unladylike, as always. She was eating an apple, cutting away at it with a Swiss Army knife. Seal, he's up. Ah, she's out shopping. Seal. That name instantly made the neurons in my brain fire up. I needed to talk to Seal. Did you just say Seal? Where is she? What about it? Answer me, where is she? Shut the fuck up, I said she's out shopping, didn't you hear me? What the fuck is your problem? Well, what the fuck is your problem, bitch? Say that one more time and I'll kill you. I shouldn't have asked someone who eats apples with folding knives. I got up from the bed, grabbing my clothes, which were neatly folded on the floor. Where do you think you're going? None of your business. If I were you, I'd stay in that bed and go back to sleep like a good boy. Make me. I'm trying to be patient with you. With her bare hands, she crushed the apple she'd been eating. Real scary. Out of the way. I tried to clear a path by pushing on her shoulder. She pulled me toward her and struck my chin with her elbow. That one strike nearly sent my consciousness flying. Fortunately, I was able to catch myself. Now you really piss me off. I can play your games too. I flung my fist after rotating my body to break free from her grapple. She deflected and her knee went straight into my stomach. She was trying to strike at my wound. You sadistic fuck. I'm flattered. Thankfully, I managed to block her attack with my arm. A few seconds too late and I'd been a goner. There was no time to celebrate, unfortunately. She moved down and made a sweeping kick. I instantly fell to the hardwood floor. Before I even attempted to get up, she already secured both my arms with her knees. Since my stomach was wounded, I didn't have the full strength needed to wrangle her neck with my legs. This was it. I was at her mercy. Out of nowhere, she already held a collapsible baton in her hand. I told you, right? Stay put. First you point your gun at me. Then I save your life. And this is how you treat me afterwards. You people are all the same. She touched my chin with the tip of her baton. The cold steel sent shivers down my spine, as if my body was shrinking in anticipation of what was to come. Moreover, her expression changed. She was smiling. What was wrong with her? Stand down, both of you. A handgun was pointed at her head, and Seal was the one behind the trigger. Hey, Arthur, you okay? Julie, let him go. She didn't flinch. Her eyes were still steaming with rage, full of desire to rip me apart. If you hurt him, our deal is off. Fine. She got off me and walked away like nothing had happened. Seal, if you have any information about the Syndicate, spit it out now. Calm down, you're bleeding. God, the pain. My healing wound just ripped itself wide open. Bloodstains were spreading across my bandages. What a bother. Julie, grab my medkit from the cabinet over there. I'm not your goddamn lackey. I can't have him dying on me. We need him. That's an order. Fuck. Alright, it's done. Please don't move. What about... Rule 1, you will listen to everything I say. Cooperate or you can walk out that door. With your body in this state and the Syndicate hunting you down, I'm guessing you won't survive more than 24 hours. The only reason you're still breathing right now is because we saved you. Rule 2, I will give you the answers that you want, but we need to work together. For that, I need you both to listen to me. I spilled out my words. She did have a point. So, what are we gonna do now? Well, we just got out of a pinch. We need to lay low for a while. Wait for things to cool down. Just how long are you gonna make me play your games? Did you even listen to a word I said? Fine. Okay, with that out of the way, who's good at cooking? What? Don't you guys feel hungry? Come on, do me a favor here. Why don't you cook yourself? I wouldn't ask you if I could do it myself. There's no helping it then. I'll cook. Thanks, I owe you one. That's nice. Thanks for the food, Julie. You're welcome. What do you think, Arthur? Just give me what I need. Come on, don't be like that. Like what? Abrasive, uncooperative. Don't be a dick. What the hell are you on about? Seal put a cigarette in her mouth and lit it up. She dragged a lungful and exhaled the smoke toward the ceiling. Sorry, do any of you mind if I smoke? No problem. Fine by me. Thanks. She pulled another puff before she started speaking again. After all, we're a team from now on. Team. You guys will be working with me on various missions. I'll be leading you and making sure you come out of it alive. This makes no sense. I'm out of here. I agree with that gorilla. We have reasons to believe that Dynatech are involved in an illegal arms trade. Julie stopped. What do you mean? And we also believe that the Syndicate was somehow involved. I'm listening. I can give you both the answers you're looking for. But we have to work together for it. Alright, so we're a team now. Good. You're starting to get it. From today on, this safe house will be our home. It's not very extravagant, mind you, but it's safe. So, that's nice. Alright. Wait, do I have any say in this matter? No one's stopping you from walking away. Fine, I'll stick with you for a little longer. And that's everybody. Hooray! Just a sec. Hello? Activation code Alpha Zulu Tango Lima 9. Okay, right. First job in a week. Prepare yourself. Prologue unlocked. Revenge proves its own executioner, John Ford.
Days ahead, regrets feel the past. But every now and then the only visible thing is the sky. Tear off the mask, pull out the brave. Always one step ahead to treat the death. Reveal the ultimate truth behind incredible lies. Only one point supports to bring the power to unveil the forgotten.
So, it doesn't look like that's live streamed correctly. I may have to upload this separately just to get it all going properly, so something to look forward to possibly tomorrow. Anyway, 2 years ago. so dizzy. I rubbed my eyes and collected myself before getting out of the bed. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Sure thing, Hammond. Here's your food. I took some of his food from a little container. Must be nice being a hamster. All is right with the world, huh? It was raining outside. Judging by the condensation on my window, it had to be cold out there. The skies were dark and dreary, even more so than usual today. I peered through my window and saw a sight I'd seen a million times already. Ships coming and going, dock workers loading and unloading containers. Kingsport, like Manhattan, but worse. My phone just rang. I couldn't find a single lead. Hana. That surprised me. A visitor. But who? The only people who knew where I lived were Hana and Leon. Who is it? The guy had only knocked twice, but he knocked hard to make sure he was heard. And now I could hear him walking away. I opened the door and was greeted with a package on my doorstep. Did I order something? A package had come out of nowhere. In my infinite wisdom, I decided to bring it inside. Could have been a bomb. Yeah, that'd be nice. Opening the package, what I saw was a handgun. Right, I'd ordered one from the deep web. Great. Now I can go and shoot myself. Huh. I put down the gun and looked into the box again. There was an envelope at the bottom of the box. A thank you card from the seller. Even deep web sellers are going above and beyond these days. Opening it, I saw a letter and an SD card. The letter only consisted of one sentence. To give you some closure. Weird, cryptic message. Felt like the beginning of a bad crime drama show. I booted up my laptop and inserted the SD card. What the hell? A full investigation report on Hana's death. What the fuck? Ballistics analysis? Hana was shot with a 5.7 by 28mm bullet. The location of the murder, which was an alleyway, revealed that there was no line of sight from tall buildings. The buildings adjacent to the alley were a two-story donut shop and a beauty salon. No traces of gunpowder discharge were found on those two buildings. Shooting from the sidewalk where the alley ended was a no-go. There were way too many witnesses. This meant the shooter fired from within the alleyway. Traces of gunpowder found on the walls of the alleyway confirmed this theory. The shooter, then, must have fired from close range, and the weapon must have been suppressed to prevent onlookers from pinpointing the shooter's location immediately. Conclusion: the weapon used has a short to medium range, chambering 5.7 by 28mm. Except suppressors, it must be compact enough to be maneuvered and concealed in an alleyway. A list of weapons that matches those criteria, and the owners of said weapons appeared. The document highlighted one name: Alan Moore. I could feel my pulse quickening. This was the answer that I'd been looking for these past 2 months. This was it. I found you. The rain had drenched my clothes completely. And as expected, it was cold outside. Much more than usual. The season. What month was it? January? I didn't know. I didn't count days anymore. It took an hour to reach this place. I bought information on Alan's whereabouts from information brokers. And now, here I was, staying in front of a near-abandoned apartment. Right. A place like this is just perfect for an assassin to live in. All run down and abandoned. But honestly, I didn't care either way. I was here to settle a score. I headed up a steel staircase, all rusted and falling apart. Every step caused it to creak and wobble. Arriving on top, I proceeded to walk through a corridor full of dirt and mold. Bags of trash strewn around the place, flies and rats scurrying away as I walked past them. This isn't a place for humans to live. I looked around, reading the room numbers written on the doors. Found it. F09. This should have been the place. Suddenly, I could feel my pulse quicken. My hands started shaking. Fuck. I was scared. What was I going to do? What the hell was I doing here? Shit! I looked back towards the corridor. No, I had to finish it here. I I gritted my teeth, steeling my resolve. Right, I'm here to make him pay. And if I couldn't, then I'd die trying. We're open. I scanned the room for a target, but there was nobody. All I saw was a dirty, messy room. Okay, where are you? I stepped inside to look for clues. The foul smell of rotting food suddenly assaulted my nose. What the fuck? I swept inside the room just in case he was hiding in the bathroom, bedroom, or any other places. Nothing. Where the hell is he? Shit. I probably got scammed. Figures. Well, I should have guessed. Nobody in their right mind would live in this place. And that's exactly why I live here. What? He punched the side of my face as hard as he could. I fell hard on the floor, nearly losing consciousness in the process. He then kicked the gun out of my hand. Before I could collect myself, he picked me up and kicked me in the back, sending me stumbling towards a wall. He then pulled me up and pinned me against the wall. I couldn't move my hands. He locked my arms behind my back. Who are you? I could hear his voice behind my head. You piece of shit, let me go. He broke my right knee like it was nothing, like he was twisting into a pin. Talk. Fuck you. He was twisting into a pin. My vision had gone white. Answer me. Now he was twisting like he was going to rip it off. I tried my best to stay conscious through it. Last chance. Who the fuck are you? Go fuck yourself, you murderer. I thought you were a courier. Turns out you're just an idiot. He let my hands free. Finally, I got a look at his face. You fucker. I charged at him. Not so fast. This time he pulled my hand towards him. My abdomen got a clean hit from his knee. Now he was on all fours. The pain was getting unbearable. I threw my lunch all over his floor. You're here to kill me and you don't know anything about your target. So tell me, who did I kill to piss you off this badly? Shut up. As I tried to stand up, he stomped on my shoulder. Raising the ceiling with a numbing ear and dislocated shoulder, I lay down nervously. Any last words? He pointed my handgun at me. Should have known. Killing him changed nothing. She wasn't coming back. What's so funny? Hey, that girl. Shut up, you fucker. Don't you dare say her name. You killed her. He stared at me in awe, almost dumbfounded. Don't you realize what kind of situation you're in right now? I'll kill you. I screamed at him. Yeah, of course you don't. Bravery or stupidity or both. I'll give you that at least. Listen, kid. Killing me won't change anything. Shut your fucking mouth, you fucking hypocrite. Says the guy that broke into my apartment waving his gun around screaming murder. Man, you remind me of myself when I was younger. Alright kid, let me tell you something. I'm just a hired assassin, a tool. I kill for money. I wouldn't kill anyone if I don't have to. Are you telling me to blame your employer? Exactly. Bullshit. You tried to kill me just now. It's self-defense. You are trespassing on my property, after all. Now, I won't say that I'm innocent, but I can point you to the person who was responsible for this. Tell me. Well, I don't have a name. Don't screw with me. For your information, I don't do charity, so I won't do anything that doesn't have merit. Just stop bullshitting and fucking tell me. Kill me already. First, I don't mind. Second, I won't kill you. Fine. They are called the Syndicate. Once you ordered a hit. The Syndicate. The Syndicate is... well, it's a mystery, really. Nobody even knows what they're called, so we call it the Syndicate. The Syndicate, to put it simply, is the largest organized crime syndicate today. Some say it's where the heads of the mafiosi say. I don't even know how that's actually supposed to be pronounced. mafiosi, yakuza, Mexican cartels, and all the other mobs who gather. Others say that they are trying to control the world of the shadows like the Illuminati. Is this supposed to be funny? Because I'm not laughing. Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, huh? That very organization wanted me to kill that girl in such a manner. It's like they wanted to make her death public. Listen, I've been in this business for years. The syndicate are not to mess around with. They run their operations cleanly. Every time they contact me, it's always through proxies and cutouts. They don't make mistakes, and they don't tolerate mistakes. I suggest you give up, unless you want to disappear like some people I know. That was lots of words. Took this newsletter from when I was center to get me this far. And now this is even bullshit. What was happening? And here comes the third. You see, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. Maybe that's why I missed your girlfriend's head. You. Listen to me now. I'm offering you a chance for sweet revenge. But it doesn't come cheap. Just tell me what to do. I will train you as an assassin and have you act as a substitute for me. I'll teach you everything I know. In return, every penny you make as an assassin goes to me. How about it? Deal. That was quick. Kid, this is a point of no return. You can't go back to your old life after this. Are you absolutely sure? There's nothing to go back to. Right, of course you are. Little fish in a big pond unlocked. 2 years had passed since I started my life as an assassin. The training under Alan Moore was rigorous. He even trained me to stand up to torture. He trained my body. He trained me to fight, to use a gun, and to kill and get away with it. Waterboarding, electrocution, nail pulling, the whole dance. At that time, I wish he'd kill me back when I'd broken into his apartment. But in the end, everything he taught me made me who I am now. I succeeded him as an assassin. I found Alan dead on his couch last year. He overdosed on heroin, the very thing that degraded his skills as a killer. To be honest, I'd really have liked to blow that fucker's brains out myself. But it was too late for that. And besides, it was quite a fitting end for him. Dying like a dog. So even though I worked in this business, the one thing I wouldn't touch was drugs. I knew better than to get near the damn stuff. At least, until I got my revenge. Wind speed is 2 knots, bearing south-southeast. Compensating. Breathe out. Got him. Jonathan Wickerman, dead. Another satisfied customer. Time to go. Usual stuff. Right away. The bartender poured me a glass of single malt whiskey and slid it towards me. Before I could lift my drink off the bar, an envelope was dropped right beside my hand. The payment for today's job. Someone was sitting right next to me. I looked forward. No eye contact. Those were the rules. I knew what his figure looked like, at least. A middle-aged man, slightly fat, Caucasian. Expect another call this weekend. What about the info that I asked for? Still nothing. And then he just up and left. Another dead end. What a waste of time. My head. Shit. Every time I hit the wall, this happened. I indulged myself in alcohol, gave in to temptation. A call girl was sleeping beside me. I could faintly remember the pleasure. Helped me drown out my feelings. But after that, empty again. After setting the girl away, I took a bath and got dressed. Hey, morning, Hammond. How's it going, buddy? Right, here's your food. You need to go on a diet. You're getting fat. Now, when the curtain lends a natural light to the room. But it was cloudy. It was always cloudy in Kingsport. Pretty rare for us to get some actual sun. Stopped contacting me a year ago. So basically, if that phone rang, it was a job. So what a job you did back there. It wasn't the usual voice. Shot him right through the medulla oblongata. say the usual client. What? Doesn't really matter. Can we just talk business? His voice sounded so calm and collected. There was no rush in his voice. He was very calm and collected. Great. The details of the job will be delivered soon. Wait. What is it? Who am I working for? And where's the usual guy? He's gone. He knew something he shouldn't. People call us the Syndicate. Have you heard of it? Yeah, I came across the name a few times before. Then you should know the things people say about us, yes? Yeah. I looked out my window and saw some unusual cars parked near my apartment. Do your job and don't try anything stupid. It'll be better for the both of us. Don't worry, I'm a man of merit. I don't do things if there's no merit in it. Good. He hung up. I slipped down to the floor. Finally. I finally got the Syndicate in my grasp. I walked to the meeting spot as per instruction given by the Syndicate. As I walked down the sidewalk, someone pushed an A4 envelope to me. That person never stopped walking, not even making eye contact, and promptly disappeared into the crowd. I went into the first cafe I laid my eyes on. Hopefully their coffee wasn't horrible. I opened the door to the cafe. The cafe wasn't very crowded, and the seat in the corner was empty. I put down my backpack and took a seat. Opening the envelope, I found several documents stored within. It contained a profile of the target, list of his daily activities, known associates, family. The target seemed to be an arms dealer. Why did the Syndicate want him dead? I needed answers. It seemed like talking to him was the only course of action I could take. But how? I could kidnap and interrogate him. No, the Syndicate would be monitoring my every move. They'd be following to make sure I did my job. Oh. I could bug him. Pick a date when he's meeting someone important. Accidentally bump into him or something. Stick it on his shirt, and after that, all I'd have to do would be follow him around. Then I could kill him, take the bug, and no one would ever know. Yeah, like it'd be that easy. Well, it's better than nothing. What's better than nothing? I swiftly slid the documents under the envelope. And as I raised my head to see who was talking to me... Leon. Sup, man? What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you Leon? One and only. Hey, man. It's been a while. Been a while. 2 years. Where the hell have you been? It's a long story. You're not going to let me sit? No, your ass doesn't deserve a cafe this fancy. There he is. Waiter, give this man some coffee. Soothing jazz music filled the room, softly caressing the ears of its listener, calming the atmosphere. And here, sitting across from me, was an old friend that I hadn't seen for some time. We'd been talking for 15 minutes, and there was no sign of stopping anytime soon. What the hell? You've gone to Russia? What did you do there? Nothing much, just usual family stuff. Inheritance, some land, stuff like that. For 2 years? Damn straight. Are you really Russian descent? Why is your name Leon again? I reckon that you want to hear my story about how my British mom meets my Russian father in Nepal, resulting in me being born in Ibiza. No thanks. Alright, but it's funny though. So the first time my dad met my mom was in... blah blah blah, go write a book. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a great series. You know, maybe if you're done with my current job, we'll do exactly that. Good luck with that. So what brings you back here? Let's say I fuck something up and I'm here to unfuck it. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. I guess we all have our baggage to deal with, huh? I decided not to pry any further. Everybody had secrets that they wanted to keep to themselves. Arthur? On my way here, I paid my respects at Hana's grave. Stop it. So, you haven't gone yet? I've decided. But how will you catch the killer? It's more complicated than that. I had him in... You know what? Forget it. It has nothing to do with you. Arthur? It's a mess, and I want you to stay out of it. But Hannah is also my friend, and you are my best friend. I know. That's why I want you to stay out of it. The mood suddenly got heavier. An awkward silence filled the air. The cheerful, emoji Leon was now sitting in silence, lost for words. Well, I think it's time. I got up from my seat and picked up my backpack. Where are you going? Work. A man's gotta eat, you know. Come on, Mr. Dedicated Employee. It doesn't hurt to slack off sometimes. This one job I can't really fuck up. Pays well, too. Maybe next time, bro. Well, good luck then. Man, who would have thought that I'd meet you here? What a coincidence. I don't really believe in coincidence. Well, see ya. You're just as naive as ever, Arthur. Took half an hour to get to this place. Lads District, Kingsport Suburb. Well, people called it a suburb, but as far as I could see, it was a slum. Petty crimes were common here. To make things worse, the temperature here felt colder than the city for some reason. I walked through an alley, a dark one. It vividly brought to mind how I lived under Alan Moore's tutelage for months. Not a memory I was particularly fond of, but sometimes it did come in handy. For example, how to lose someone that was tailing you. For the past 10 minutes I kept hearing the same light footsteps around 4 meters behind me. The guy would sometimes turn to a side street or blend into the crowd, but he was always there, even though I took 4 right turns. In this kind of situation, there were some things he taught me to do. Slowing down to break their pace sometimes worked. Looking over your shoulder was no good. They disengaged and tried to resume later. Slow down. The guy was getting closer. I made haste on the next turn and hid in a dark alley. I unsheathed my knife, ready to grab him as soon as he showed up. Where was he? It looked like he was gone. Shit. Who the hell was trying to tail me? Right, it was probably the Syndicate's people. Forgot about that. So that's 11:28 p.m. The document said he'd be here near midnight. I'd been here for half an hour and there was no sign of anyone showing up. Might as well wait 10 more minutes. After that, I'd go home. There they were. 1, 2, 4 SUVs. Alright, boys, tonight's an important night. Make sure everything goes smooth and we'll be rolling in dough tomorrow. I would buy that car just like the boss man would. Bitches be dropping their pants. Yeah, man, just show them that wad of cash you had and they'll come flocking. Fucking A. Right, I counted 7 people. 2 of them holding SMGs, submachine guns. The rest with just handguns tucked in their pants. Seemingly untrained personnel. You know, looking at them, I kind of expect them not to be actual enemies. You know, the rules are meant to be broken, and yada. Looks like I was wrong. They were a bit more disciplined than I thought. Bravo, legal dealer. Bravo. I was peeking at them from a dark spot in the alley. I chose a position where they probably wouldn't see me. The situation could get ugly in a snap. I put down my backpack and opened the zippers. I pulled out my rifle and disengaged in safety. I was suppressed and first shot would avoid my location. What I needed, fast if I did open fire. Contrary to what the movies tell you, a suppressor wouldn't make your gun completely silent. They were still quite loud, enough to make your ears ring, especially if you were using some sonic rounds. What it did do was conceal your muzzle flash, making it more difficult to pinpoint the shooter. Sometimes, those 5 seconds of confusion were a deciding factor or die. And tonight, I wasn't taking any chances. Now, where was he? There he was, just getting out of the car. Hey, Sal, where is he? No idea, boss. Should be here by now. Fucking bastards wasting my time. Smoking an e-cig between whiteness into his surroundings. William Alexander, a legal arms dealer, 42 years old. Ex-sailor, smuggled electronics and drugs back in the day. was smuggling weapons 5 years ago. Now here he was, one of the most wanted people in the States, providing weapons to South American drug cartels and domestic terrorists. Spiders. Finally. Now everything was set up. All I had to do now was wait till they got comfortable talking to each other and open fire on any one of them. In the confusion, they'd accuse each other and start shooting. I'd go around the block, wait for my car for him to make his escape. I'd follow him somewhere secluded, preferably his place where nobody could see us and would live with him. After that, I could kill him. The syndicate would be none the wiser. Mr. Alexander, sorry for being late. No problem. It's my pleasure. Thank you for your understanding. Shall we do business? Yes, of course. Men in suits. What was happening? The suits opened their car trucks, revealing several weapon crates. Can I take a look at the merchandise? Of course. A featureless gray cylinder, save for a small display and several buttons. What is it anyway? You said it's a hot commodity. EMP generator. 15-kilometer blast radius. You kidding? This is military grade shit. The power grid, the whole state goes dark. Exactly. Well shit, you give this to me on a discount? That's correct. Why? It's in your best interest to not ask too many questions. Alright, be cool. Pedro, show them the money. Right away, boss. Frank, let me move the car. Sure thing, boss. What the hell? Really, he wasn't selling? He was buying. EMP, men in suits. This was bad. I should... Fuck! What the hell? One of the suit cars suddenly plowed into the middle of the meeting, running over people and mashing them between the walls. The driver then kicked the windshield out and crawled out from it. It was a girl. She slipped brass knuckles into her hands and flipped a switch on them. Electric sparks flew from her fists. Brass knuckle stun gun. One hit from that, and you'd be out. With most of the men out of the car, only several suits of million were left standing. Before the suits could even attempt to pull out their guns, she already put her fist up in the chin of someone. An electric uppercut sent him flying, crashing into his friends on the way down. And even before he touched the ground, another one got a right hook from her. She dodged just before the suits could aim at her and took out another one. Hit in the solar plexus. The last suit put a gun against her head. Move and I'll pull the trigger. I shot her right in his temple. Surprised, she looked in my direction, eyes wide open. He's running. Get him! William was already making an escape, running deeper into the slums. Fuck! She took after him and I followed. Right at full speed, both of us were hot on his tail. Who the hell are you? Well, who the hell are you? What do you want with him? Teach him a lesson. Right, just don't kill me, I need to ask him some questions. What lesson she wanted to teach him and why, I had no idea. All I knew was she was after the same guy as me and I'd take all the help I could get. Alright, you take that alley over there, cut him off. Right. She turned right and I chasing after him. He was running like hell. This wasn't going to work. I stopped in my tracks and lined up my rifle with his legs. He was now limping. Got him on the left leg. I took another shot and took a walk towards his left side, trying to make him take a right turn. Fuck! It worked. He took the right turn. Now the crazy one cut him off. I started right after him into the alley. And when I took the right turn, I could see him being beaten into a bloody pulp by that psycho. Hey, stop it! I aimed at her, trying to scare her into submission. She let him go and stared at me. She then took a step towards me. So fast enough for the edge. Okay, H. Step. Don't fucking kill him. I need to ask him some questions. Step. What are you doing? Back off. Step. I aimed at her neck and started squeezing the trigger. My body froze suddenly. I couldn't kill her. Shit. My aim wavered. Step. The sound of her step snapped me out of it. She was about to kill me. If I hadn't trigger, I'd be dead. Hanging right next to her head, pulled the trigger. Stunned. She would flinch. The crackle of a bullet breaking the speed of sound next to her ear didn't scare her. She seemed pissed off than before. This was it. One more step and I'd be in her range. I lined up for my shot right on her neck, severing her brainstem. My finger on the trigger started squeezing. Stand down. Feeling a cold steel pushed against my spine. Still, I kept my finger on the trigger. Because that demon kept getting closer with every passing second. The gun pushed against my back suddenly retracted. The dart suddenly embedded itself in her neck. She pulled it out and inspected it. And moments later, she crumpled to the ground. She's sleeping now. Stand down. I lowered my gun, and for the first time I looked at the person who held me at gunpoint. Another girl. Her frail and thin figure reminded me of Hana. Yet the look in her eyes suggested that she was anything but weak. Strong, self-assured, determined. Hi, my name's Seal. Nice to meet you. A dart suddenly stuck into my thigh. I looked back at her. Don't worry, you're okay. We'll meet again soon. And then everything went dark. Friend or foe unlocked. She's humming along to herself. That made me want to keep my eyes closed. I wanted to stay like this, sleeping on her lap, the two of us in my apartment, away from bad things. I was wondering. She suddenly stopped humming. Do dolphins have emotions? That was a rather sudden question coming from her. And where the hell did that come from anyway? Well, I actually got that for a lot from this innocent-looking girl. She was always a conversation starter. Leon and I had nothing to talk about. She would just blurt out the rarest thing and spark the conversation. That was what made her lovely. As if seeking an answer from me, she pushed her face toward me. Her face was so close to me, beaming with a heartwarming smile. I don't know. You're such a bore. She pouted as she turned her face somewhere else. But you know, and she recovered quickly. It must feel nice inside the water. Treading through water, floating just like you're about to free yourself. Just like you are free from yourself. I heard that swimming is the closest feeling to flying. That's nice. You bet. But there is one thing you can't do inside the water. What is it? Breathe. At first, you'll probably panic, trying to claw your way out of the water. Then, as you gasp for air that wasn't there, ice-cold water will rush into your lungs, suffocating you. When you realize it, there will be nothing left but darkness. Hello? Anybody home? If I had to make a list of Hana's characteristics, the first thing I'd write down would be her crystal-clear expressions. Specifically, how bad she was at hiding her emotions. Sadness, anger, disgust, happiness, you name it. The way her expressions changed was also peculiar, quick and abrupt. Anyone that didn't know her would have thought she was a different person altogether. Like then. Her beaming, hopeful expression instantly turned into that pitying and sad expression. It's still a mystery to me. Why are you always so negative? Yeah, what a piece of shit, right? There you go again. Can't you do something about that? I don't know. Maybe that's just how my brain works. I'm sure it's not about how your brain works. Then, it's the way you look at everything around you, how you see the world. Yeah, that might be the case. I'm sorry. For what? Like, ruining the mood. I'm used to it. But instead of asking me, how about you? Are you okay? I'm fine. Don't you feel suffocated? Suddenly, I couldn't breathe. Every time I opened my mouth, I let out a big bubble of air. I could feel the ice-cold water rushing into my lungs. And I couldn't move my body as I fell deeper into the void. I woke up with a gasp, spitting water out of my mouth. Probably swallowed some of it. Luckily, it didn't go into the wrong pipe. I felt warmth engulfing my body. My senses told me that I was currently in a bathtub. All while my head felt like it had been split open, so much that it physically hurt to even attempt to think. God. I washed my face, hoping that would help me snap back into reality. And then I saw the walls. This is my bathroom. Was it really? But I was convinced when I saw the ornament on the wall of the living room. Macedonian 30. It was Hana's favorite football team. To be honest, I wasn't what you would call a sports fan, especially football. But Hana insisted on having that wall of the living room. She drove in the nail herself. So that I could appreciate the brilliance of Macedonian 30, she said. Okay, this was my bathroom. But how did I get here? My head still hurt when I tried to remember anything. But slowly, images flashed into my head. Arms dealer, William. He ran away. And then he was beaten by that crazy girl. What was with that face she made? It was almost like she tried to kill me. And the other one, the one who introduced herself as Seal, she shot me with sleep darts. What time was it? I looked at my watch, still strapped to my wrist, surprisingly. It was September 26th. A day had passed. I'd missed my chance again. What the hell should I do? Fuck. I smashed the water surface, making splashes all over the bathroom. I knew it was useless, especially when all I was hitting was water. Waste of energy. The strong smell of soap suddenly entered my nose. And that reminded me of something. I haven't taken a bath for a week. Might as well take a bath. The cold wind blew mercilessly. I could feel the cold piercing through my skin. To make it worse, I'd been out here for like 2 hours. But it wasn't like I was doing nothing. I'd been running for a while now, lapping an empty, muddy field just behind Alan's apartment complex. Running for 2 hours straight put a lot of strain on my lungs. Eventually I stopped running to catch my breath. You done already? You really need to work on those muscles. Shut up. Well, kid, it's getting late. Now go get me food. I want some rabbit for dinner. What? There's a lot of them back there inside the forest. Don't screw with me. Just teach me how to use a gun already. You want a gun? Here, take it. He threw me an air gun and a pack of pellets. Don't even think about coming back until you get a rabbit or two. Or you can just go home. I don't really give a fuck. Backing out now would mean losing my lead on the syndicate forever. Fuck. I had to stop thinking about it. I really didn't want to reminisce on my early days of training. Rigorous, laborious, and harsh. That was my first hunt, and actually my first time using a gun properly. Finding the hunt was another story to be told. But once I found that rabbit, I thought everything would just be aim, bam, and done. It wasn't that easy. Long story short, I needed like 2 hours to find and actually kill a rabbit. It was hard to control your aim when your hands were numb and shivering. It was also quite dark, so I missed a lot. And after all that work for just a rabbit, I walked back and roasted it for him. But he was like, 2 fucking hours for a rabbit. Dude! The hunt continued, and Alan's requests were getting bigger and bigger. Rabbit, deer, and eventually a bear. Yes, a frickin' bear. By the time I was deer hunting, I already managed to use a gun properly. It took me nearly 2 months to take down the bear. And I survived. I just finished bathing. My body was nice and clean now. First, I needed to assess the situation. What happened yesterday was a mess, and the syndicate would want an explanation. No, screw explanation. They'd probably just kill me. So where did that leave us? I looked out the window and it seemed to be clear. No sign of those cars that used to shadow me before. They weren't watching me. Maybe they decided to cut their losses and move on. I didn't know. To calm myself, I went to the kitchen. I opened my refrigerator to get some booze. As I reached out for the bottle, I hesitated. I wasn't even in the mood for drinking. Hammond, buddy. Come on, man, don't Don't you ignore me. Here, some food. No, I'm not panicking. Why would you think that? I'm not panicking. Okay, I'm losing my mind here. Shit. Today of all days. Kept having that nagging feeling in the back of my head. Felt like the air just got really thick today. My apartment complex wasn't usually very crowded, but today it was just plain eerie with how quiet it was. The sound of water droplets in the kitchen sink, the ticking clock on the wall. What the hell? That surprised me. Wouldn't it be funny if I died from a heart attack? Unknown caller. It was them. I reluctantly tapped answer on my phone, put it against my ear. Good afternoon, Arthur. Lovely day, isn't it? Well, yeah, the sun is out, the sky is blue. It is a lovely day. Isn't it? You know what? Let's skip the small talk, shall we? Agreed. So, let's talk about yesterday's job. Well, listen. Before you say anything, I just want you to know that I don't accept excuses. Isn't it great? I just saved you from making excuses. Now, I was wondering, why didn't you just kill William immediately? Your past records show that you're clean and professional. I always admired you, yet you failed so miserably. I can still go after him. No can do, Arthur. He's gone missing since last night. What? Yes, that means our deal is off. But why do you want him dead? What do you think? I don't know. He knew something he shouldn't. You could say that. Well, I guess this is it. Wait. Don't worry, it won't take long. He hung up. What the hell? I had a bad feeling about this. I started to pace around my apartment trying to think about what he meant when I noticed it. A faint beeping sound. Fuck! Where to go? Water! I ran to the bathroom and jumped into the bathtub, still full of water. The explosion was big enough to knock down the wall of my bathroom. The bathtub didn't survive unscathed either. The sides were now cracked, spilling water all over the floor. Thankfully, the bathtub and its water absorbed most of the shock, leaving me unscathed. Hammond. Shit. This wasn't the time. Go, go, go! Sweep and clear, people. Let's go! I could hear several people entering the room, guns sweeping and checking their quarters. Fuck me, they're professionals. I slinked back into the corner of my bathroom, trying to see another sight. 5 people heavily armed and wearing body armor. I could stay here forever. They'd find me. I grabbed the gun I taped under the sink and checked it. Fully loaded, 8 rounds. 5.7 won't do jack shit to their airplane block. That meant I had to shoot anywhere but their torso. Arms, legs, neck, head. This was freaking impossible. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Under the couch. I put a shotgun down there, didn't I? Yeah, okay. I still had a chance then. But getting there was another story. Sanchez, Bones, check the bathroom. Cole, Sato, you're with me. Roger. 2 guys were coming. This was my chance. I picked up a sharp wood splinter off the floor. Okay, here they come. Safety's off. I took the guy at the front by surprise, jamming the wood splinter into his neck. Using it as cover, I took aim at the guy behind him. I shot him right in his forehead. 7. This is the rest of them. Contact. The declaratory by shooting the meat shield that used to be their squad mates. I fired 4 rounds at them, attempting to suppress them. 3. With them in cover, I threw out my meat shield and leveled behind my couch. The back of the couch was facing the balcony, which made me think. They deployed snipers. Revealed they had a clear shot at me. I scanned the surrounding buildings, put that fear to rest. There were no obvious vantage points. This building was the tallest one around, and it was on the 50th floor. Go, go, flush them out! They started to open fire again. Thankfully, the sofa had a 2-inch thick steel plate on its back. Nice foresight past me. I felt around for the shotgun on the sofa. I couldn't find it. I peeked under it just to be sure. There was no shotgun. Just another handgun. Fuck me. Wait, what was that? I felt something around the steel and gold. A grenade. Nice. I grabbed the grenade, pulled the pin, and threw it towards them. Grenade! Die, bastards. And then I noticed that it was grounded next to a balcony. I was alive. Again, miraculously. But my position now was not what I'd call safe. I was currently holding on to the remnants of my balcony's railing, all bent and very much not suitable for holding on for your life. My room was on the 50th floor. Jumping off was definitely not an option. And I didn't have the momentum to swing and jump onto the balcony below me. More of them coming, sounded like 3 people. To make matters worse, the explosion knocked the gun out of my hand. Cole, Sato, you guys okay? Yeah. That crazy son of a bitch just blasted himself off the balcony. Let's check for the body. We need to make sure he's really dead this time. Shit, they were getting closer. Fuck. What the hell? I couldn't pull myself up. My left arm took some shrapnel. I could hear footsteps coming closer, but these ones were different. You okay? You. Save it for later. She grabbed my right arm and pulled me up quite easily. Then explained why she could beat all those guys. She was holding a black clasp baton in her left hand. The color nearly matched her gloves. What the hell are you looking at? Nothing. Come on, let's get out of here. Wait, who the hell are you exactly? Save it for later. For now, let's focus on staying alive. Okay. We made our way out of the door, into the hallway, when suddenly some guys cut us off and opened fire. Shit. I pulled her arm, trying to get her back inside. Don't fucking touch me! What the hell? There are more outside. We're trapped here. Shit. Plan B it is. Plan B? We rappelled down the balcony. Are you out of your mind? We're 50 stories high, if you hadn't noticed. She grabbed me by the arm and dragged me to the balcony. She unraveled a rope and carabiner from her fanny pack and hooked it to the balcony's railing. Okay, put your arms around my neck. I thought you don't want me touching you. Just do it, goddammit. The soldiers were already covering the doors, ready to open fire. Damn it. I held onto her neck and we jumped off the balcony. This was it. I was gonna die here. But then our descent slowed down. And then I noticed it. She wasn't wearing a harness. All she had to rely on for her grip were her hands and boots. Hey, you okay? Shut up. I'm trying to concentrate here. We kept descending floor after floor until we reached the lower middle portion of the building. This is as far as the rope goes, so we have to go the rest of the way down through the stairs. Right. Just before we attempted to breach the windows, I heard something whizzing past my ear. Shit, they're firing at us. Shards of broken glass started to rain down on us. Shit. I turned my gaze towards the ground and saw a car parked right beneath us. Jump. What? We have to jump, now. Are you fucking crazy? No more time. Trust me, I'll protect you. She looked into my eyes for a moment. Her dumbfounded expression finally gave way to acceptance. Okay? Okay, on my mark. Now! And with that, we jumped off the rope towards the car. With my arm still around her neck, I turned my back towards the car, shielding her from the impact. What? Dark. Now, get in the car. I could feel my body being carried. Go. Is he okay? He'll live. What? Come on, you need to wake up. Okay. As I regained my senses, I realized that I was in an SUV. And the driver was that girl. The one that drugged me. What's her name? Here, take this gun and shoot back. The driver handed me a rifle she grabbed from the front passenger seat. When I looked out the car, I could see several cars chasing and shooting at us. Fuck. I checked the magazine for bullets. Fully loaded. I cocked the rifle over the side window. Peeking my head out of the car, I tried to aim at the front tires of the pursuing cars. Shit, I'm armed. Grenade shrapnel. I couldn't aim. My arm's hit. I can't get a beat on them. Okay, Julie, take the wheel. What? Just do it. Damn it. The driver switched places with the crazy. She then climbed over the everybody seats and grabbed a grenade launcher. After that, she climbed back to the second floor and the sunroof. She took aim at the cars and pulled the trigger. One down, one to go. He's waiting. Come on. Got him. She climbed down the seat and closed the sunroof. Okay, we should be clear for now. Where are we going? Someplace safe. Oh god. What? You're bleeding. Bleeding. Down towards my body. My shirt was ripped to shreds and stained with red. Shrapnel. Shit, Julie switch. You keep pressure on his wound. Julie. My body started to weak as I slowly drifted away from consciousness. Survived unlocked. And this is probably as good as place as any to put a break in. I'm going to review the video, see what all turned out, what didn't. If it's really bad, I'll just re-record this, re-upload it, and go from there. But yeah, this is going to conclude the first day of live streaming. I don't know how many of you guys actually stayed through for the entire thing. I've been trying to look occasionally, but not too much. If this is something you guys might be interested in, I can try to do it more frequently on Saturdays. I can try multiplayer games like Sentinels or some other games. Overall, this was pretty much an experiment to see how much I could upload, what quality, and so on like that. So those are all things I'm looking for. Audio quality is important. I know a couple people were talking about that earlier. If there were any overt problems you noticed, leave a note and I will look into it for any sort of future live streams we attempt. But otherwise, that's it for now, folks. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.